The following is a YouTube-based audio production, brought to you by J.E. Realize. This is Eurovision! What did you expect? Duncan Lawrence's arcade? Seriously, America! Only now you care? Hello, this is J.E. Realize, and I'm back to making Eurovision lists for basically one person and their mother, because that's how much traffic I'm getting for this. Despite my wishes for Eurovision to be taken seriously, Eurovision is known for its weird entries, and I mean weird entries. Lordi from 2006, Virka from 2007, the Austrian entry from 2012, now that was a doozy, Epic Sax Guy from 2010 and 2017, yes, he made a comeback! If you're researching the contest, don't be surprised to find something you did not expect. And that's why I made this list, because as much as I like a good song, sometimes the performance itself is what keeps me watching. You know the routine. Here's 16 songs I like despite or due to being weird. There are one each for 2004 to 2019 and based on the Eurovision performance. So again, 2020 and 2021 will have to sit out for now. Songs that didn't make it to the contest also don't count. And this list is not indicative of their positions in the contest or how weird they are or my preferences in weird songs, if that ever was a thing. So without further ado, take a seat and enjoy the show. 2004, In the Disco by Deen. If we're starting out strong. This song brings in the discotheque feel hard. You got the lighting for starters, the music, the dancers. This song is nothing but memorable. The only gripe I have was the goof up when Deen's earpiece fell out in the final. But otherwise, we got a show. 2005. Tough choice. May I opt not to? Really? Okay, let me see if I can find something, anything. The Polish entry, that should do it. This was just too manic to make it out of the semi-final any day of the week, and the song isn't near my favorites list, but it's fun for what it is. A manic song. Honorable mention to Norway, which I didn't pick because it's been done before, just not in this contest, and Spain, because while it was better than Un Bloody Mary por favor, it wasn't as consistent as Poland, and it can get annoying. 2006. Is going with Lordi cheating? Well, this video isn't a standard Eurovision video, so how about this? I Hear Your Heart by Cosmos. Though far from the best song in the contest, it does have a decent beat. And of course, the whole acapella thing is the weird thing, especially the weird warm-up melody. 10 weirdest Eurovision song warm-up melodies confirmed? That and the prop. No idea what to say about that. Obviously, we have weirder. I mean, LT United. Need I say more? They just went on stage and said, just crown us now. The only reason I didn't go with that is because it was too obnoxious for me to like it much. 2007. I've done L'Amour à la Française already, so let's go with this. Liubi, I Love You by Todomondo. This is much more a performance than a song, and this is kind of more improvised than a standard performance. Here you have 6 people, and they're all singing the same song in 6 different languages, taking turns as things speed up. It's just funny. They knew what they were doing. Honorable mention to, I think, a third of the 2007 roster. There were a lot of kooky ones here. Of course, there's Virka, the Picards, Alitza and Stoyan, Scooch, the KMGs, Eric Papalaya, oh, I can't forget Koldun. 2008, Day After Day by Elnur and Samir. No way in hell this would go to anything else. They went full meta with this one. The performance was just captivating and addicting. It would make my day to play this once in a while. Yes, it's nuts, but unapologetically so. That's how you sell a Eurovision entry. Oh, and the analogs to Good Omens are just the icing on the cake. Giving honorable mentions to anyone else in this contest would do a disservice to anyone involved, but I'm going to try. Delhi is awesome, but not nearly weird enough. Pokushaj is charming, but not in my top 10 that year. And an extra shout out to Romanka. While I'm not too interested in that song, I'll admit it sounds like it came from Sábado Gigante. 2009, Be My Valentine by Svetlana Loboda. Not often do we get a holiday-themed song. While a lot of Eurovision songs work as Earth Day songs, this one's going after Valentine's Day. It's May. But getting serious, it's bombastic, it's the right type of in-your-face, and it's got that sort of kitsch in terms of fan service. I don't know. By the way, honorable mention to Germany's entry for straight up telling us we're getting Dita Von Tease. Also to Moldova for trying to compete with Ukraine with a more ethnic take. And Belarus. As stated before, 2009 was not a good year for rock. 2010, Eastern European funk by InCulto. A cheeky jab in the face of Western Europeans. Love it. Incredibly catchy, gets you up and about, frantic energy, doesn't take itself seriously, the entry has fun. And subtle messages. It has it all for a just happy to be there kind of song. Honorable mention to Serbia for its performance. I don't know what that is, but respect. And let's not forget Moldova. 2011. Dang, I already said Ireland. Okay, So Lucky by Zdobshi Stub. Wait, they're back? This is a pretty bombastic entry, and a marvel to look at for the wackiness that goes on stage. The song works well on its own, and with the performance too. Certainly I like it more than their previous entry, because the song is better paced. I also gave this the advantage over Germany's song. Honorable mention to Lena, but only just. While the song was Billie Eilish before Billie Eilish, and the performance was captivating, it didn't need to be that weird. 2012, I'm a Joker by Anki Jokhadze. I was not originally a fan of this song. I would have originally went with Moldova's entry a year or so ago. But the whole Vegas showman style sold me. When they got out of that weird warm-up melody, of course. So far as warm-up melodies go, this one was pretty tame. It's a solid song to match the performance, even if it means nothing in the end. 2013, It's My Life by Cezar. It just had to be here. You know it, I know it, vampire falsetto, not my thing, but anything can be good if seasoned well. Honorable mention to Elitsa and Stoyan, again! For going overboard on percussion and saying, just crown us now. Never works, but that's a power move. 2014, No Prejudice by Pollapönk. To be fair, it's slim pickings for this contest. I can only think of 3 songs that would qualify, so I went with this. And to be honest, this is a PBS Kids song. You know what I mean. You play this between a screening of Barney and Friends and a screening of Teletubbies, and kids wouldn't know they're being played. Except for the big words, I forgot about that. I wouldn't like this song much outside of Eurovision, but it's fun and entertaining. It just took me a few years to warm up to it. Honorable mention of France, which I like more, but only half the time. The other half, I hate it to bits. And yes, I do have a mustache. 2015. 2015 isn't well known for weirdness. After all, it's the 60th anniversary of the contest. No, it's not, it's the 59th. And people focus more on making classic songs, devoid of craziness, making it hard to find something too far off the beaten path. After all, how weird can it— goodness sake, I stand corrected! Yeah, that song. To be honest, the first thing you think of when you see that song is bedroom cosplay. That or any other synonym. But it's a solid banger. One oddity though. When they go through the stanzas, I feel like they should have the sound effect. You know what I mean. Go back and listen to it with that in mind. Honorable mentions to Belgium and Latvia, but only because one is likely to confuse experimental with weird. 2016, Help You Fly by Ivan. When your song's performance is so weird you got late night talk show hosts in America talking about it, I need say no more, but I shall. None of this needed to be in the performance. The scene with the wolf, the projections of Ivan playing different instruments, the gratuitous baby at the end. I said my criticism with Lena, but the difference is Lena's song sounds mainstream. Ivan's song is rather out there, so this is far more justified. Honorable mention to Hear Them Calling, which barely misses out on the list because although the shadow dance is haunting, it's rather manicured. And Romania. Rest in peace. 2017. I'm not putting space. That entry is made for a weird Eurovision songs list, I'll admit. But this is weird Eurovision songs I like. That song is not for everyone, me included. Skeletons by Dihaj. Wait, after all the kicking out of mainstream sounding songs, we got one? Well, when one of the performers has the head of a horse, you have no choice but to consider it. And the whole opening bit just gives insane asylum vibes. Good show. Everything works. 2018, I Won't Break by Yulia Samoylova. There's a loophole here. I like the original release of the song, as much as you can like it, which isn't much, but it originally wasn't weird besides the whole mountain thing. Then it went to the contest where production turned it down a pitch and it gained a whole new shade of creepy. That and the dancers made me worry someone was gonna die. I don't want to die listening to this. I don't want to die at all. Honorable mention to Bulgaria, which I love, though you could make a case for that song being more in the experimental category. 2019, Hatrið sigra by Hatari. Of course this was going to be on the list. Shenanigans aside, this epitomizes the list. Someone turned a lunatic's wet dream into a performance you'll either find disturbing, captivating, or both. Yes, this song is definitely not for everyone. But while I found the goof up in the final ruin the song, it was still entertaining. I guess that says a lot about me. But hey, some people like Friendship is Magic, some people like this monstrosity. And that's it for now. Go ahead and judge my character. Do the feedback thing. Like, comment, subscribe, or dislike. That's one way to judge, I guess. Follow me on Twitter at JERealize. This has been JERealize. I'll see you next time, and there will be a next time. This concludes our YouTube-based audio production. I hope you enjoy, and I wish you farewell.